Hello everybody, this is Erica from Harmony Healing Arts, and I just wanted to give you a little Aromatherapy 101. I'm going to make it really quick and brief, so if you have any further questions, you can always reach out to me via email or phone call or a Facebook post. So sometimes people say, I'm brand new to essential oils. How do I use them? What is the most cost-effective way to get started? And this is what I tell them. When in doubt, lavender. If you are on a budget but you want to get the most bang for your buck, lavender essential oil is it's mildly an antibacterial, antifungal, antispasmodic. It doesn't get as much notoriety as some of the other oils like eucalyptus and wintergreen and camphor, but it does have a little of that. So if you want something to inhale, if you want something to soak in a tub, if you want something to diffuse, lavender is really great for relaxation, wellness, and balance. It's also great for skin issues and skin conditions. Also, the second one that I would recommend would be eucalyptus, because if you're coming down with a cold or a flu or you've got sinus issues, eucalyptus is very good for bronchial, clearing the bronchioles, clearing the lungs, helping assist with breathing, but it's also really good for pain as an analgesic effect. So the most bang for your buck that I would recommend if you're starting out with oils would be to find a lavender that you like and a eucalyptus that you like. I personally, through the Amrita product line, have several different variations of both because each of them have slightly different constituents. I actually have a lavender that has constituents like a eucalyptus, so it's really kind of cool because it's got the smell of, like, if lavender and eucalyptus had a baby, it would be lavender stechus, if I'm even pronouncing the Latin properly. But since I'm part hillbilly, it's okay. Please forgive me. But I love that one because maybe I'm in the car and I want to be stimulated to drive, but I kind of want to be chilled out too. That's a great pick. So again, I'm happy to help you really analyze what lavender oil you want. And another great way of kind of biting the bullet and starting small are what we call the sampler packs. So I have the organic essential oil sampler pack, and you get a teeny tiny vial of some of the most popular essential oils that are kind of the powerhouse to become acclimated with. And it's a really great way to try a lot of oils without marrying all of them in a full size with a higher price. These are $15.90. And what I also like, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little pack that has paper folded up in there, and it has each oil, how to use it. With essential oils, you can inhale it through a fan diffuser, which is the least therapeutic way to diffuse your oils. You can use it through an ultrasonic where you see the mist coming up. That's really great when it's dry this time of year and we want to add some moisture to our air, or a nebulizer. So the nebulizer is like the top grade way to diffuse oils because it keeps the molecules as in their largest capacity. So when we inhale them through the sinuses and it goes into the olfactory gland in the brain, you're getting the largest molecule that you're breathing in. But ultrasonic diffusers are great too. And they're also great for this time of year. And then the other option that I have is the Synergy Sampler Pack. So maybe you've already delved in the single notes and you're like, that's great and that's cool, Erica, but I want to really try some blends. And I'm hearing a lot of people talk about this blend and that blend. This is a wonderful way, again, to just try a few of the most popular selling blends. Now, I will tell you, some of the medicinal blends aren't going to smell pretty. And sometimes essential oils that you may have an aversion to might be the ones that you need. For example, if I have a cold or a flu, some of the essential oils blends that we have might not smell sweet. They're going to smell more medicinal. But when I'm sick or I can't breathe, man, they are just amazing. But if I'm just wanting something relaxing with more of a perfume effect, but has a therapeutic benefit, then maybe I'm going to pick a sweeter oil like a lavender or a citrus. So that's something to keep in mind too. These are $17.50 for the Synergy blends. And again, so many ways of diffusing. This is just an example of a personal USB ultrasonic diffuser. You add some water and some oil, and it helps to refresh. A lot of people like the USB adapters because you're plugging it in around your computer or whatnot. So that's always an option. And then I even have some really cool, this is a USB called the USB Misty. And I even have another one that doesn't, it charges itself, but you can use it in the car. I don't have it with me. It's actually in my car right now. But what I like about it is you can take it anywhere. It's called the Anywhere Diffuser. And it's similar to where it's smaller like this. You put the water inside, but it has a plug so that it doesn't leak, as you can see here, and then even a cap, and then your essential oils, and a light mist comes out through this area here. You can even put this in your vehicle. It's great for your vehicle. The mist isn't going to fog up your car. It's not going to get your dash wet. It's a very light ultrasonic application. I have some busy moms that love this on their laptops when they're at the kitchen, on the computer. I have a lot of teens and kids that take it to school and to college so they can plug it in when they're in class so that they can stay healthy if everyone around them has, illness and, congestion. So these are just some quick ways of introducing yourself to essential oils. And again, you always want to start small. If I have some people that they'll get into essential oils and they'll do overkill, and they'll put an oil in and all of a sudden they'll say, well, I have a headache. I think that oil gives me a headache. And I'm not saying that that may never happen. Some people could have an aversion for whatever reason to an essential oil. But typically it's not always the oil, it's the fillers that might be in a lesser valued oil. None of my essential oils will ever have fillers. They're cold or distilled, extracted, very high grade. They also, what's interesting is that the oils that I get through Amrita, he gets to pick what areas he's harvesting. So for example, if somebody owns a crop and they're going to sell you that oil if the crop wasn't good, if the constituents for whatever reason went down. But Amrita, he is world renowned and he travels all over the world and uses something called a gas chromometer, if I'm saying it, pronouncing it correctly, that actually looks at the chemical constituents to make sure that he gets us the highest grade oils. So lots of options there. Happy times with your aromatherapy. I wish you the best. And enjoy it. It's a wonderful tool. It's so great, everyone from kids. When I go in and I teach all these yoga classes in the school system, oftentimes I've got kids that are in worst case scenarios. They're living in really rough homes, hard knock environments, and that essential oil aromatherapy I can give them in class is just wonderful for them, as well as in nursing homes, working with the elderly, people that are convalescing. Essential oils are a great tool to have in your toolbox for you and for those that you love. Have a great day. Thanks for being with me. Bye-bye.